Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to the start of 118 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Monday the 23rd of September. It is just coming up to 7:30 in the morning, and today I head down to England's second city, Birmingham, in the West Midlands. Not been there since May of last year when I did my 500-mile round-robin journey. Another overnight stay, so it'll be another location, another hotel. Going down there this morning and then coming back tomorrow night. In the old days I would go down there for a day, 3 hours there, 3 hours back, well, on the train. Travel there for 3 hours and then come back in the evening, but nowadays I'm getting too tired to do that, so nowadays I go overnight. Gives me a chance to rest. Starting here at Northlands at Chester Street, and I'm going to catch a bus to Durham in about under 15 minutes time, and then it's onwards from there. Walking up to Durham station, forgotten what it was like to get an early morning bus from Chester Street to here. Reminds me when I was a kid, because I used to get one when I went to college about 8 o'clock on the morning. Spitting the rain. Okay, so I'm finally up at the station after getting on that bus full of college, uni and school lot. Reminds me of when I was a kid, doing that coming through here on a morning. Nevertheless, so today, travelling down to the West Midlands, I'm going to catch the 08:53 cross-country service that goes to Plymouth. Recently, cross-country have introduced a temporary timetable. I think one every hour up here. Nevertheless, I think they've actually brought a couple back though in recent days, but nevertheless that'll take us down to Birmingham via Wakefield West, Leeds and Wakefield, and I'll get there for about 12 o'clock. Down there, obviously I'll spot at New Street, check into my hotel, staying in an ibis budget hotel this time, and also the tramway has been extended since I was down there last, I think, so if I get a chance, I'll actually have a look at the new extension, although that will not be my priority today. Because unfortunately today, it's meant to rain quite badly down there. It's starting to rain up here now, so here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Well, the rain's going to be pretty much the theme of today. So it'll be like when I went in 2018 on my Christmas special, but at least unlike 2018, I'll be able to check into my hotel and at least I can stay dry for a bit. I know that Tuesday is meant to be a lot drier, and also tomorrow while I'm there it's going to be another sweet day. Sweet like chocolate, I should say. It's the 0840 to Newcastle, a class 156. That stops at Chester Street. That's the last northbound northern service of the morning through Durham, I should say. The next one will not be till tomorrow morning. That usually is a busy service, that. I'll probably pick up at the next station. It's the 0853 at Plymouth. So this one goes the longer way to Birmingham because it goes via Leeds. I'm in coach D. Not often I get on cross-country trains these days. Very gloomy this morning, and it's pretty much going to be the theme of today. As we head towards Northampton. Coming to York now, and my mate Jack Newell should be, actually, he's there at the moment. Let's see if we can spot him. Meant to be somewhere. There he is, Mr. Jack Newell. And he's off to the coast today. Very wet day there. Quite busy service, and the question is, why put a 4-car Voyager from Edinburgh all the way to Plymouth? Let's goodbye from here.
Good morning everyone, I'd like to welcome all customers during the service of the 0944 cross-country train service through to Plymouth. Next station calling point, about 20 minutes, Lily. Thank you. Derby, Birmingham New Street, Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway, Bristol Thames Mead, Taunton, Clifton Parkway, Exeter Davis, Newton Abbot, Totnes and Plymouth with a scheduled arrival time of 15:47. Coach formation is as follows. We do have a 4-car for you today. Coach at the very front, followed by D and C, makes up 3 coaches, class seating. Both then by Coach A at the very rear, reserved for first class ticket holders and passengers only. Luggage can stay stowed in the luggage racks provided at the end of each carriage. Small items can go under your feet or above your head. We do have a dedicated large luggage rack situated in Coach B for large and possible cabin. Please note luggage does not go on seats next to you in the aisleways next to you against the doors in our vestibule and the wheelchair access areas in coaches S and A. By the safety notice, stand stressed throughout the services in our vestibule and within if you could take a moment to acknowledge that we greatly appreciate it. And as a gentle reminder, this is a completely smoke-free service. Please refrain from consuming any conventional cigarettes at the moment. And mind again as you step down from the train to the platform edge. I'd like to thank you all for travelling across country trains today for the safe and pleasant onward journey. Once again, the next station calling point will be Chesterfield. Thank you.
Just coming down the Midland Main Line, not too far off the Peak District between Chesterfield and Derby. A full and standing train this. I think most getting off at Birmingham. leaving Derby, so next stop we go through Burton and Tamworth and then into Birmingham we go.
Sorry, I was on the other group.
Midland Main Line to London St Pancras over there. Past Water On up there, that's the M6 motorway.
to this announcement if you are sat near someone that isn't listening, asleep, got some headphones on, please can you just nudge them all for me? Due to flooding on the railway between Birmingham and Cheltenham, the line is currently blocked. Again, due to flooding on the railway between Birmingham New Street and Cheltenham Star, the line is currently blocked. Therefore, this service will be terminating today at Birmingham New Street, which is our next calling point. Again, apologies for any inconvenience.
Lucky me.
There isn't any other forms of transport in place at the moment. This is a very recent issue. If you do make your way off the train at Birmingham, onto the concourse at Birmingham New Street, further announcements and information will be available on the boards. With any further travel information that they may be putting in place to help you get onto your final destination today. But apologies, this afternoon this service today will be terminating here at Birmingham New Street due to flooding on the railway between Birmingham and Cheltenham.
Well, that doesn't bother me because this is where I get off anyway, so that's 1-0 to me. That. Fortunately, there has been a lot of rain around. I've been looking at the weather maps en route. It has been quite wet. We're just coming up to Proof House Junction. By the looks of it, the rain's not too bad around here. Up there's the Chiltern main line into Moor Street and to Snow Hill. We're going to go down into the New Street tunnels.
Service today is not too far away now from Birmingham New Street. Once again, this service is terminated here at Birmingham New Street. Due to flooding on the railway between Birmingham and Cheltenham Star at present, all lines are blocked. Meaning there is no services running between Cheltenham and Birmingham at present. Again, please do head to the concourse at Birmingham New Street and await further announcements on upward travel further south. When they have the information, it will be passed on to yourselves, whether this means travel of a different sort, such as travel, or awaiting the line to be reopened and then continue travel. Instead, please do head to the concourse at Birmingham. We'll be shortly arriving at Birmingham for the service to terminate.
And now coming into one of my favourite stations to go spotting that. Right, here I am, England's second city. Here I am, Birmingham, and here it is, New Street Station. The very impressive New Street Station these days. Much different than what it was some, like 9 years, until 9 years ago. I want to show you something. Look at this, very impressive structure this. This is Ozzy the Bull. This of course is named after Ozzy Osbourne, who are from Birmingham, him and Sharon Osbourne and that. And of course the Bull is well associated with Birmingham itself. You've got like the Bull Ring shopping centre outside, and that's a very impressive steel structure that. This is always one of my favourite stations to come and spot, but unfortunately today I might not be doing that. The trains have been cancelled between here and Cheltenham because of flooding. There's a lot of rain down there, but thankfully this is where my journey ends today, and hopefully I'm going to go to my hotel in just a moment. So, but there's still other things I can do around the area. I could of course come here and spot tomorrow morning before I get to Travelly World. Right, onwards we go. Okay, so I've come out of the station. I'm going to go and get a bite to eat before I get to my hotel. This of course is New Street, Grand Central. Nowadays it's the shopping centre. In the old days it was called the Palisades. Sadly, one of the eyes isn't on this time. Currently raining, but it's not too bad. This of course is what used to be known as the Rotunda. I don't know what it's called nowadays, but it does look an impressive build. Honestly, I would love to have a house, maybe have a flat up in one of them. This is of course the Bull Ring Shopping Centre, and this is my home for tonight. So the last time I stopped in a hotel in Birmingham was 3 years ago, June 2021, just when things were reopening. Stopped in the Easy Hotel just near to New Street Station. I'm staying in the ibis budget on Great Colmore Street. Hopefully they'll let us in before 3, just so I can get out of the weather. At least thankfully it's only spitting, not lashing down. Now we're just walking down Smallbrook Queensway. So, after a bite to eat and a little walk, I've paid £10 for an earlier check-in. So here I am, Ibis Budget Hotel, Birmingham Centre. It's actually the second time I've stopped in one of these Ibis hotels. The last one I stopped in was in Paris, actually, in 2017. That was, of course, that was a triple room that. So, let's take a look. So, it's another location, another hotel this year I'm stopping in. So we've got the shower there, that looks really good, that's there, the sink in that, oh, the toilet's in there actually, separate room, separate bit, here's the bed, yes that does feel good that, by the looks of it I've got some toys here that I can play with, yeah, bed lamps. Not really much in the way, not as much as like mood lighting, but still a few little toys there to play with. Telly there. The view, the car park view, well, it's alright for me, I don't mind that. I've had a view of a car park beforehand, but at least being on the other side of the road, it might actually, there was a break from the noise. of Birmingham city centre. So what's my plan down here? Well, obviously I was going to spot at New Street station. I don't know if I am going to do that today because of obviously the cancellations going around. I could go to Birmingham International if I wanted to. I was thinking of Tamworth actually again, like I did 3 years ago. But tomorrow is going to be a drier day, thankfully. I go to Cadbury World on the Tuesday morning, and hopefully I'll get a bit more done that day as well. In the meantime, I'm going to rest here, chill out for a bit, unload, and then out I go. Okay, it's now 3:30. I've had a rest, freshened up, so I'm going to head back out. Firstly, give you that just to show you where I am on the map. So I'm down off Bristol Street, Great Colmore Street. A little bit longer this time to get from where my hotel is to the city. But there's New Street station just up there, and there's the Bull Ring, and all the city centre is there. I'd say it's about 10-15 minute walk between there and my hotel. Just bear in mind, of course, when you come down here, you got that A38 dual carriageway there, so if you need to cross the road you have to find a crossing or go under the subway at the roundabout, because the walkways can be a bit complicated here. But anyway, now I'm going to head back up to there. Alright, out I go. Now thankfully the rain's actually held off for now. But just a little further south is where all the rain is. Let's hope it doesn't come back to here though. Might actually stay dry in this bit, but I suppose I have been lucky. Just crossing to the other side of the A. Let's cross to the other side of the A38. That up there is the Radisson Blu Hotel. Be a very expensive one that to stay in. I think that is it up there. We've got a Hotel B&B up here as well. I just need to turn right at Holloway Circus up here. Just walking up small way, Greensborough, Smallbrook Queensway. This is a city that still has a lot of concrete. In fact, this is actually known for being a concrete city. But of course, Birmingham has developed over the years. A lot of stuff here, a lot of buildings were built in the 60s, in the brutalist era. So it's 4:15 and I'm on at New Street Station, my local station for tonight, I should say, and tomorrow while I'm still here. Let's see what we've got in the hub of the British Rail network outside of London. And straight away, one of Avanti's new class 805s, 807s, so anyway, new Hitachi trains. They will operate services to like Blackpool North. They'll do the Holyhead services, they'll run in buy mode. Them trains are replacing Avanti's Voyager services. And also, I've now got, one of West Midlands trains, new class 730s. I should hopefully get on one of them tomorrow morning when I go down to Bourneville, the Cadbury World. There's a Pendolino over there. There's another 730 and then there's a 170 to the right. Now of course there has been problems with the railways today. The line was shut between here and Cheltenham Spa. Trains are due to resume, I think, later on today or gradually, but there will be a massive knock-on effect. And also coming in here is Transport for Wales, class 158. That'll go to either Holyhead or maybe Aberystwyth or Llywelyn. So obviously I'm in this city tonight. This is the nice thing, rather than coming down for the day like I used to, come down here, overnight stay, gives me more time to see the place, gives me a chance to freshen up and rest. That means I can enjoy the whole experience a lot better as well. Now there's a 350 just come in. And nowadays, of course, they can operate on the Chase line up to Routy Trent Valley. I think class 323s. I don't know if West Midlands trains still have any around, but I do know that a number of them have moved up to Northern Rail. I saw a number of them at Blackpool North TMD just last month, actually. These are the new Class 730 trains by West Midlands Trains. We also saw one of the new Avanti Class 805s go out. Them 805s are again built by Hitachi, just like the LNER Azumas and Transpennine Nova 1s, and Hull Trains Paragon Fleet, and also East Midlands Railway Aurora Fleet, and also Lumore. Yes, them Hitachi Buy-More trains, I think they are the way forward these days. Also now, Grand Central trains have just announced recently that they're going to be, they've ordered some of them Hitachi trains. Voyager, that particular bit of it, has still got old Virgin colours on it, with the red on the top, the old first class logo on the side there. So them Voyagers, what I know, will be transferring to cross-country trains. Some have already done so, but all of them will eventually go to cross-country once they've got the full quarter of 805s in operation. I don't know if they're extra Voyagers. They'll either maybe provide extra services, extra seats, or perhaps even replace the 170 Turbo Stars. Who knows? That Voyager's going to Bristol Temple Mead, so Voyage trains are now starting to get back down towards Bristol, Plymouth, and that. So the flooding was between Cheltenham and Ashchurch for Tewkesbury. It's going to take time for it to fully clear. There'll be knock-on effects, but slowly getting there. Someone's left a bicycle chained up on the main concourse, so they've just been buzzed over the tannoy. That's one of the former Avanti Voyagers with cross-country trains. Still got some ex-Virgin cross-country signs on them as well. That goes to Bristol, but the way it goes is it'll go out to Proofhouse Junction, head right, and then it joins onto the cross-country line at about Kings Norton area. that class 323 is going to Bromsgrove, so there is still some around. I suppose while I'm here I should maybe try and get on one, perhaps get on one of them and get on one of the new trains while I'm down here between now and tomorrow night. Quite busy train that. Maybe a lot of them's come from Birmingham University perhaps, which is just past Five Ways station. And there's going to be a lot getting on that because of course coming up to Birmingham's rush hour, which is notorious for being quite busy. Them Transport for Wales trains that's going to Llandudno might split though at perhaps Chester or Llandudno Junction, with one half going to Holyhead. I could of course do that train to Birmingham tonight if I wanted to, or what I can do, I can go on my laptop at home and I can do a virtual journey from here to Birmingham International on Train Simulator. quite a busy train, that going to Birmingham International, but most of them will be getting off at the intermediate stops, like Adley Park, Stetchford, Lee Hall, Maston Green, Berkswell. No, that's further down. But anyway, that's where most of them will be getting off at. Those two 350s are going to London Euston. Compared to the Avanti service, that's the slower service. Cheaper, I think. It does take a bit more time, and I believe it goes via Northampton. Might be wrong though. And here's another one of the new West Midlands Railway trains. New class 730s.
West Midlands Railway service to Ruby Trenchard. This service will call at Tamworth Parkway, Walsall, Bloxwich North, Landingwood, Camden, Hedgesford, Ruby Town and Ruby Trenchard.
I'm going to finish it now. Good session it was. Now, that is Birmingham's equivalent of Inspector Sands.
Attention please, start call 100. Attention please, start call 100 please. Start call 100. Attention please, start call 100.
They need to get that alarm deactivated, because otherwise, after a certain time, that will go into stage 2, and then that will be a station evacuation. You can actually see the lights. It looks like it's been triggered on that side. Nevertheless, there's a 350 coming in. Right, now I'm going to go and sign out and finish it here. Having a good session. I've seen the new 730s and the class 805s. I might do a session here tomorrow after I've been to Cadbury World. For a moment though, I thought this station was to get evacuated, because them double set class 158s they set off a fire alarm on across platforms 3 and 4. 4, 5. I could see lights flickering, so it went into staff call 100. At this station, they have that instead of the infamous Inspector Sands that you normally hear at other stations. And of course, here is that impressive metal structure of Ozzy the Bull. Of course, this is named after Ozzy Osbourne. The Osbournes, they're from Birmingham. This was actually here for the Commonwealth Games a couple of years ago, and now they've kept it, and now it's been kept here. Hopefully it stays here in New Street Station. We'll want to have a look around the shops before I decide. We'll have a bit to eat before I decide what to do this evening. So this is the centre of Birmingham. I think this is the Bull Ring here. It's the big tower. It's been there for many decades now, actually. That's New Street over there. And also, what this city happens to have is just around the corner from here, the UK's largest Primark store, which one of my mates went in that. She been there for a long time. I always like coming here. And there's a sculpture of the bull. Oh, sorry, a sculpture of the bull just over there. So this is Moore Street Station on the Chiltern Main Line from London Marylebone, right outside Selfridges department shop. One of the few in the country. The others there's one in Manchester and there's one in London. And that way takes you down back to New Street. Now, of course, I could go into Moore Street, do a bit of spotting if I wanted to. I could actually go up to Snow Hill, because I do have unfinished business with Snow Hill Station after 2018. But that's not really on my mind at the moment. Right, plan, we'll attach the 1903 takes us to Tamworth. Be there about an hour and a half, and then come back into here. I'll be back into Birmingham about 9 o'clock tonight. So we'll have a ride at Tamworth. We'll attach this, what will be the 1903 cross-country service to Leeds. It'll just be about a 15-minute ride. So, little evening trip to Tamworth. I'll be back here later on.
The Crosscountry 1903 service due to Leeds, calling next to Tamworth on to Burton-on-Trent, Derby, Sheffield, Wakefield, Westgate, Ryan to Leeds just after 9 o'clock this evening. Service today is formed of 4 carriages. From the front we've got standing classes F, B and C. Coach 8 at the rear, looking first class carriage, first class ticket holders, pass holders only. Try travelling in large, we don't look like a complete left control these and flies to be broken at the end of each carriage. Small and soft lines in the right head or on the seats in front. This is your first time job from Crosscountry train, please say no to safety notices order on the carriage. And if you do see anything suspicious on board, please do not hesitate to call it to a member of staff. Please contact the British Transport Police on 61016, remember, see it, say it. And then it's going to them to Tamworth, get there just over 15 minutes time.
So just over here is where they're building High Speed 2. It's a Curzon Street station over there, well, the site of it. It's going to take a long while for all this to be built. My hometown over there just for tonight.
कार्ड मेरे को कार्ड नहीं मिला कार्ड मेरा कहीं पे हुआ है आऊँगा 9:30 10 ਵਜੇ ਘਰ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਘਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਘਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੱਪੜਿਆਂ ਥੱਲੇ ਪਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਕਾਰਡ ਵਾਲੀ ਪਿਕਚਰ
M6. just starts raining. Right, come up to Tamworth, which is a popular location for spotting. Maybe not when it's raining though. Unfortunately, drizzles of rain have just literally come. Dry in Birmingham, drizzle over here, but I think this is passing over. So I'll do, well, I was hoping to do about an hour here, but if it gets too heavy, I'll just have to scrap it and go back that way. Came here in 2021, had a good session, and I thought, yeah, I may as well do it again. That's a very good start. That's one of the reasons why Tamworth's good. Get plenty of freight as well. So this is one of them stations where there are 4 platforms, but both lines cross over each other. This, of course, is the West Coast main line. Heading up that way, head towards Lichfield, Trent Valley, then Rugeley before heading to Stafford. That way takes you down towards Nuneaton and Rugby. And that up there, that's the cross-country line from Birmingham to Derby, and there's a Class 170 coming in from Nottingham. That terminates at Birmingham, I think, well, it could be Nottingham or Stansted. I think Nottingham trains do terminate Birmingham, it could even be going to Cardiff perhaps. But yeah, this is a good location. I've seen many videos from here. I came here 3 years ago and quite enjoyed it. That's when everything was just opening up after the COVID. But of course, different now. So there's a chance for me to see what this part of the West Midlands is like in the evening. Well, I've definitely timed it right, because one service I'll get to see come in is the Holyhead service. It goes up to Chester, Cheshire, of course. Stops at stops at Lichfield, Trent Valley, Stafford, Crewe, then Chester, Flint, Prestatyn along the North Wales coastline, Prestatyn, Rill, Colwyn Bay, Llandudno Junction, Bangor and Holyhead. A lot of Ford cars on that transporter train there. You could actually once drive your car onto a train, and I think going from the south up to the north, might have been in the 90s or something similar like that. Pendolino's going to have a race with that freight, and that pantograph was sparkling with the water coming off that. That's what I love about this line. 4 lines, slow and fast trains can have a race with each other. I'm loving spotting at this station. Here comes a double set Avanti West Coast Voyager set. It'll operate up to Crewe, Chester and then along the North Wales coastline to Holyhead. Only a few trains go to Holyhead from London these days. That could go as a double set to Holyhead, or what I think might happen is it might detach at either Crewe or Chester. And here's it, see, another train coming through. This is what I love about this station. That's one of the new ones. We'll come up now to platform 4 to attach the 2049 back into Birmingham New Street. It's a 5-coach Voyager on the way, coming from Edinburgh. I think it might be busy if people have been travelling from the northeast into Birmingham, and the fact it's come from Edinburgh as well, that might make it a bit busy, but we'll see what's what. I've had a really good session here, honestly. Tamworth, a station I do recommend. Here's another moment. 2 to deliver. 17114, 17101. 19 service to Leeds. This one does look busy. A lot of people heading out of Birmingham. Right, here's my train back to Brum, 2049 Bristol Temple Maid service. Should be about a 15-minute ride. It'll be the latest. I'll have actually got a train into Birmingham New Street as well. Let's see if it's busy or not. Right, ex-Avanti, Crosscountry as well. Just passing Waterton. I think we've already have. There's the M6. And back into Brum we come.
We're shortly now arriving to Birmingham New Street. Again, if you are leaving, do so for look around. Make sure your personal belongings with you. I do want to get one leave the train. Birmingham New Street, Birmingham Station. A few moments time. Thank you.
Come in on number 11. Back in Birmingham New Street at about 9:10 at night, which is a bit unusual for me. I'm going to go and get something to eat and have a look around the nightlife of Birmingham. This is a chance for me to see what one of the busiest stations outside of London is like at 9:10 at night. Kind of few around, but not busy, I should say. We're going to head up into Grand Central, which is above us. So just been to McDonald's for me tea. To the left there, that is the iconic ramp that leads from New Street Station down to Stevenson Place. I'm going to have a walk along here to the Rotunda and then come back along and down to a Spoons for a drink. It's a bit different for me, this. Walking the streets of Birmingham this time of night. So I'll come along to the impressive Rotunda. The last time I was here this time of night was for a year ago. It was a bit more busier because I think it was a Friday night when I was here. It's obviously a lot more quieter now here outside of the Bull Ring. I'm now going to head back along New Street, down into a pub. So we'll come into the Briar Rose in Brum, and so this is my birthday week. Well, I'm 33 on Thursday after I film this. Pint of Coors and almost a Jaeger bomb just there. Bliss. Right, time for me to walk back through the streets of Birmingham back to my hotel. Keep your wits about us and I'll get there, no problem. So just walking onto New Street, the town hall, and that's up that way. at Christmas time. They have a lot of Christmas markets on down this street. I know that from being here a few years ago at that time of year. You can see one of the trams in the distance. Hopefully I'll get on them. Might get on them tomorrow actually. So this tram's going to Edgbaston Village, one of the newest extensions. And that's going to a village which is well known for its cricket. Edgbaston, of course, cricket ground. So just taking one more look at Aussie the Bull before I go back. It's about 10 to 11 and tiny few people around. Trains run up to about half past midnight here. The last one being to Coventry actually at 0041. The last one to London is literally in about 20 minutes time actually from when I've looked. One more look at the rotunda and the bull ring as I say goodnight to Birmingham. And I need to walk down this way, Small Brook Queensway, down towards the A38. 5 to 11, my god, this is strange for me walking the streets of Brum this time of night.
It was 650 grams.
Because my last direct train from here to Durham is the 7:30 one. Others after that, I could get a 8:30, then I'd have to change at York onto that late night LNER from King's Cross. Right, I'll see you in a few moments. And so at 23:23, I've come back into my hotel for the night. I'm gonna, well, get myself a little shower in a moment and then get my head down for the night because I am tired and I think I will sleep really, really well. At least, thankfully, in this hotel, the room, it's nowhere near as warm as what it was in the apartment in Gran Canaria. It's got a climate control this so I can get some cool air in this. Not quite an aircon, but still, at least it feels cooler. It feels cooler than what it did in GC. So it's been a really good day. I got the train from, well, firstly, a bus to Durham. Reminded us of my college days, going to Durham on a morning. And then the train from Durham down to here was really, really busy, full and standing. Then again, it was the Edinburgh to Bristol to Plymouth service. 4 carriages. Why Crosscountry put a 4-carriage train on a service that long? That should have been a double set, in my opinion. So it was pretty much full and standing. At least I got a seat all right. And then when we got down to here, and then the train was then terminated at Birmingham because flooding between here and Cheltenham Spa. The weather has been, to be honest, here it's actually been not bad. It has been raining, but only like drizzling and spitting and that. The worst of it is actually just been south of us. I think we've actually escaped the worst here. They might have had some bad weather before I got down here. I checked in early, so I paid an extra £10 for me to check in early here, and for one night it's a nice room, clean, everything modern. Got a few toys on the bed on there, like for light switches and that. And then I've done my session at New Street station, and I've got my first glimpse of the new class 730s from West Midlands Railway, and also the new Avanti 805 Hitachi trains. Them Hitachi, I think they are the way forward. Buy more trains, they are definitely the way forward these days. I'm used to them with LNER and TransPennine and Lumo up my neck of the woods. I did get to see a 323, apparently, according to one of my mates, It's actually at the time of filming this is actually the last week of them being in operation before they all moved to Northern Rail. Actually, I can't see them going to like Transport for Wales on the electrified service there, but yeah, they're going to Northern. I saw a number of them stabled at Blackpool North TMD a month ago when I was over there. They do have a bit of a state of sound to them 323s. They sound like a Formula 1 car. Then after that I've looked around, and then I've had a little evening trip to Tamworth, a bit of a repeat from 2021. This time a bit darker, and even at night time, Tamworth Station, it's a really good spot and location. I got trains all the time while I was there. I got plenty of freight as well, which is what I wanted. I even saw the Holyhead service filmed, the double set Avanti that goes to the North Wales coastline. So I got a Voyager out and then a Voyager back into Birmingham. Not as busy as what it was on the morning. And then I've been out and about in the city tonight. Kind of quiet, obviously a number of people around. Just kept my wits about us all the time. But that's that, really. Now I've come back into my hotel. Tomorrow is, of course, it has a bit of a sweet, chocolatey flavour to it. But more about that in the next bit. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in that next bit. Good night.